Welcome, Eurovision fans! It's time to talk about Montenegro at Eurovision 2019. Montenegro will be represented at Eurovision by D-Moll with the song Heaven. So, coming up with a word for this song was kind of difficult a little bit. I guess I would go with, if I had to think of some words, syrupy, sugary, pop, sweet-ish. Yeah, it's kind of hard to come up with a word. It's just kind of one of those pop songs that's so nice and too nice, and yeah. This is going to be fun. So what was my first impression of this song? Yeah. D-Moll, or D minor, is a group that was put together in 2018 at the end of 2018 to compete for Eurovision 2019. So what are some good things about this song, Heaven? Contrary to my reaction, I do find some things rather pleasant about this song. Yes, it sounds completely dated, but that to me is quite funny. It makes me think back to my childhood and the various groups I used to hear growing up. I thought immediately of S Club 7, the British pop group, when I heard this song, because it's mixed gender singers, and I actually quite liked their song Never Had a Dream Come True. I thought that was a pretty good song, but a lot of their stuff was also kind of a little cringy and just pop syrup stuff, so it's not my type of music, but I always liked laughing at it because it was so cheesy, and this is definitely cheesy. But the song takes me back to that place and time. That probably wasn't the intention when the song was written, but that's what it does to me. So it takes me back to a happy time in my life, and for that I can say thank you to this song. The song is also immediately recognizable due to the backing tracks. You hear that to start the song, and you know what song is coming up. It is completely distinct in that way. The beginning and the end of the song are completely distinct. So let's fade now, because it was hard coming up with some really good things about the song that are directly involved with the song. But there's good and bad that are intertwined, so we're going to focus on that next. So I really have to compliment the voices of the first girl that sings and the first guy that sings. They're both incredible singers. Some of the other soloists really need to work on their parts because 2 or 3 of the singers completely outshadow the rest of the group. Maybe it was nerves, I don't know, but 2 of them seemed really good and the rest of them seemed a little shaky. Some of the singers were very much out of tune during the live performance, but they have plenty of time to improve that. Just think of the quality we got from Bulgaria last year with Bones. Those singers weren't together an incredible amount of time, but they were so good, and their dynamics together were so incredible. You can tell that they took a lot of time for team building and building something special, and hopefully Montenegro can do a bit of that. It makes me wonder, though, does the song really need 6 singers? You could have 4 or even a duet to accomplish what you want to here. I do enjoy the parts where they are all singing together, but they really have to tighten up those harmonies. I can tell that the group has not been together long because they lack that chemistry and cohesion necessary to carry this out. In general, though, I feel this can be improved much before Eurovision and with a little practice and team building. So another area that's very problematic here is the staging. You have 6 singers and you want to put them all on a wall? Make them use the stage. Make them move around. They can always go back to the wall at the end. I find it quite nifty at the end of the song, though, that they do stretch out and hold each other and make a music note, 8th notes, 3/8 notes, when they grab each other's hands. So that's kind of a cool little Easter egg that they have in at the end of the song. If you didn't notice, check that out. But please, Montenegro, give this performance some life. The song could use a revamp for certain, and if reports are true, we are getting a revamp for the song, so that's a positive step. And make the stage performance a little more interesting, because to be honest, the song puts me to sleep quite easily. So give us a reason to watch, and make the performance entertaining, and you may have a shot to qualify on the outside there. It goes without saying, lyrically, it's simplistic and a bit cringy. Cringy is being nice, but yeah, that's how I feel listening to this, cringy. I won't spend a lot of time on this as it's self-explanatory, with a lot of slant rhyming in there also. So lyrically, yeah, I'm not impressed at all with the lyrics of this song. So what's my rating for this song? This song is not for me at all, and if you like it, great. That's absolutely fine. It's just not my cup of tea at all, and it's, I don't know, too much in the wrong direction for me. I'm going to have to give this song a 3 out of 10. I don't find it annoying. I don't really find it, completely terrible. It's not irreparable. There's things that need to be fixed and tweaked. But I think a 3 is being quite generous, because I leaned more towards a 2 when I was doing this. But then I thought there are some musical elements to this where I'm thinking, yeah, it's not the worst song I've ever heard, but it is definitely my least favorite song of 2019 so far. This is definitely last place on my list thus far. Where I had problems with France, it was his confidence, and he's singing about, overcoming these, and I wasn't getting that from the performance and stuff. And with this group, it's more like, not only are there things that need fixing, but they also need to tighten up the harmonies. They need to be together. They sound like they've been together days, not, I guess months, because they were put together at the end of 2018. So there's a lot that needs fixed. There's a lot that needs tweaked. And if they're able to tweak and fix this a little bit, yeah, I'd bump their score. But for me, personal enjoyment, I enjoy it to the point where I kind of laugh at it. So I don't hate it, but I'm laughing at it, not with it, if you know what I mean. So for personal score, it's going to be a 3. So is this song a contender or a pretender? This song is a pretender. This is not your winner at Eurovision 2019. I can't see any way that it wins. As far as qualifying, could it qualify? Moldova really did something to me last year. I thought that song had no hope when I heard it, but it had incredible staging, incredible backing, and really won me over. I ranked that as a 3.5, and it ended up skyrocketing. I found it completely entertaining, and I fell in love with the performance in the song. Now, this song I like significantly less, I must say, and I don't know that they can fix the staging to where it propels it like that song, but I don't want to write songs off completely, because things happen, and maybe they have an awesome on-stage performance that makes the song more enjoyable and more interesting for the listeners. So, yeah, I have to say this is a pretender, though. I do not expect this to qualify for the finals also. So, no qualification, just compared to what it's going to be going up against. We haven't heard that many songs yet. We're still getting them, but this kind of stands out as something that normally in past years I would say wouldn't qualify. So I'm going to predict no qualification. This is not your winner, so this song, Heaven, is a pretender. So here's my graph for Montenegro, my rankings versus the official Eurovision Song Contest placings. In 2015, I had Audio at number 15, and it placed 13th. In number 2016, Highway, The Real Thing. This is probably my least favorite Montenegrin entry. They placed 32nd. I had them as my 41st song. In 2017, Good Old Slavko. I had him at number 36, and he placed 37th. This was kind of a guilty pleasure because Slavko was just completely funny. I really enjoyed everything about Slavko. He was just a very interesting character. But then in 2018, this is my favorite song from Montenegro, and it's not even close. Inje. I had it at number 8, and it placed 39th. Oh, that's so bad. I really wish it did better and wish more people appreciated it. It was a beautiful song, and I thought it was done very well, but it just didn't have the popularity to get into the finals, much like much of my top 10 last year. I have to give Montenegro credit, though. You look at every single song here, and every year they try to do something different. So I love and respect you, Montenegro, for taking a chance, taking a different approach every single year until you find one that works. But I don't think you'll stick with that because you find one that works and you'll do something else and try to top it. So I love the fact that Montenegro, that you experiment every year. So I appreciate that so much, that there's a different type of song almost every year and you never know what you're going to get. So good luck to Montenegro. I hope you do well. I hope there's some changes made, and we'll see you in Israel in 2019. Thank you for watching my review of Montenegro at Eurovision 2019. It looks like we have Poland doing their final tonight, so I'll try to get on that. Maybe if I can get started on that one a little bit early, I can have that done tonight. But probably more like tomorrow morning. I am just still on vacation in Ukraine. As you can see, I'm still in the same place, so I'll be here for another 10 days. It's nice because I've been able to get videos done in a timely manner, so I'm able to keep up even though I'm on vacation. So taking the time to do this, it's been pretty great. So look for Poland to come out soon. That should be the next video, I believe. And then we've got a bunch on the 16th. I know Croatia is coming soon. So yeah, let's keep rolling along this Eurovision season. And yeah, that's all I got for right now. So thank you for watching. Lethargic Sloth, out.